In the papers today, the Bank of England has accepted that it must do more to improve its predictions in a report that it released today. Inflation has been damaging British living standards and crippling the economy, but officials who were meant to keep a lid on prices didn't do enough because their forecasts were too often wrong. Even though the bank was consistently worse at predicting changes in growth and inflation than other economists, it stuck with its flawed model, making excuses for its errors rather than making efforts to improve its forecasts. After the slip in September and months of weakness in the housing market, house prices climbed during last month, Nationwide revealed yesterday. The nationwide house price index grew 0.6 last month after a 0.4 slip into September. Earlier slips, however, mean that the index is still 0.9% lower than it was this time last year. The Met Office and the government's flooding watchdog have warned that the UK must brace itself for a high likelihood of winter floods. Saturated ground across the country and high river and groundwater levels from the wet summer will mean that much less rainfall than usual is needed to top up water levels and cause severe flooding, according to the Environment Agency. Households have been advised to check for warnings in their area, as 1 in 6 homes are at risk of some flooding. People saving for pensions will see the projected size of their final pension pot slashed under new rules imposed by the FSA. It was confirmed yesterday that projection rates used by pension companies to give investors an idea of what their pension will be worth when they retire must be cut significantly. The FSA said it was making the change in order to give consumers a more realistic impression of the investment returns they might receive.